Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome back to the channel. This is the second in our trilogy of 4.
Trilogy means 3, and
Yeah,
it's the
well,
second and the third because the second and the third are together.
They're together, you see. So it's the first, the second, the third, and the fourth.
All right.
So that's the trilogy.
Okay.
This is continuing into Saudi and what happens around there. We went south in Saudi.
So I looked at the map of Saudi, and I did tell John that we would be doing a lot of driving because it was like 9 hours from here and 9 hours from there, and they're very nice places to see in Saudi, but they are incredibly far apart. So I looked at north of Saudi. We were quite keen to go to Ulam, which is very similar to Petra in Jordan.
But we've been there.
We've been there already. So, well, we've been to Petra.
Petra, yes.
So we didn't want to drive all that way to Ula, and apparently you can only do like 3 or 4 days there. So we decided to rather go south and have a look at the mountains in Abha. It was a lot of driving. We did 5,000 kilometers in just over 2 weeks, and most of it was in the car. So most of the footage is actually taken from the van itself. We didn't really explore too much. We just found that it was very similar to what we know here in the UAE and Oman. And so there weren't many wow factors for us because we've seen mountains similar to Abha. We've camped in wadis similar to the wadis there.
So it's much like the whole Arabian Peninsula.
Very much
is very similar.
But I think if you don't know this area, I think it could actually be quite beautiful and exciting for you to see. So hopefully you enjoy these. I'm now experimenting a little bit more with travel videos, trying to see how I can best do those. So if you have any comments or suggestions, just let me know, because I am bumbling around a little bit with these. We're leaving our spot of last night. It was a really nice spot. Could have stayed there a day if we wanted to. Very quiet. The weather's really nice at the moment. It's not too hot, it's quite cool at night. That we've noticed on this road is that although there are many gas stations, there aren't actually many rest places where the trucks can stop and rest, or even travelers in cars, like a little inn or something that you can actually spend the night. There's nothing out here, so I don't know how the people do it, if they just carry on driving or what. In Oman, for instance, on the road to Salalah, which is also a very long distance of nothingness, there are quite a few showers or anything. The toilets are at the mosque. So, and all the petrol stations do have a little shop of some sort. We just used to our very big ad hoc garden places in the UAE that sell fast food and have just nice facilities. On the road, there are signs up everywhere that this is a sandstorm area, and you can see why. But we are being battered around a little bit by the wind. Just wondering what this black rock is in the middle of nowhere. We've been driving for over an hour in the wind on this road, and we actually desperately need to stop, but there is not a gas or petrol station in sight. So we will just try and push on until we get there, which hopefully will be quite soon, because both of our nerves are a little bit shot. It's just very gusty and very windy. And John's bum and his arms are done. I'm actually getting past him. So hopefully there will be respite somewhere, but it's not even as if you can actually pull off the road easily here, just to stop. So we will push on a little bit more. Just when we're getting really bored with all the sand and the flat, we get to these beautiful boulders. We're also starting to climb a little bit, well, it feels a bit. We look at the road. Still haven't found a petrol station, but at least the road's a little bit different. And it's 50 kilometers to Al Misha, which is supposed to be our lunch stop. This is the first traffic light we've come to literally in the last 1,000 kilometers. Whenever we've had to slow down, it's been speed bumps or roundabouts, but here we are finally at a traffic light. We're not quite sure where we are, so I'm going to look on the map now to see if we're actually in Al Abha already, or if we're close by.
Don't think we
No, I think this might be the place just before Al Abha. Anyway, it's quite built up. Didn't show any of it, but it's got a Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts and other things. We are presently in Khamis Mushat, and it's another 30 odd kilometers to Al Abha, as you can see here. Al Abha also has an international airport, so it's quite a big place apparently. This is then also part of Al Abha. It's very built up. It seems as if the town, city before this and Al Abha sort of merged together. Not quite what we had hoped for. We were hoping for a small village, not a big city. This is Al National Park, not exactly what we were expecting. So, going to have to go somewhere and stop and reassess the situation.
You have arrived.
So, yeah.
get out of here.
This then is the city of Abha, which, as we've said before, can't believe how big it is. Now we have find a place to sleep tonight. We're going to try and go into the mountain. That's after all what we're looking for. This is just on the other side of the road where we had the view of Al Abha. Oh, and they're mountains, not mountains, little monkeys.
This is down in the valley. We're going to
That's a surprise because we didn't expect this on the other side of this mountain. Going back a little bit because we haven't found a flat spot. We can't get there, I suppose. But we're also a bit concerned because we are in a wadi, and wadis are actually very dangerous to camp in the actual wadi, because if it rains and you get flash floods, then you have severe problems. So we did see a spot just coming in, and we're going to go there and see if that's going to work for us. I don't have any internet, so I can't check if it's going to rain here. But we just wouldn't like to be caught.
my wheels are slipping.
It's just as, can we repeat that again? So it's just as well that, well, we wouldn't, I don't know what it does say.
Because I've got 4x4 experience, I know how to drive in the soft sand, and I can feel my wheels slipping or whatever, and generally know how to accelerate or not.
We are really treating the van as a 4x4 in this road. Good morning again. So this is where we slept last night. Quite close to the road, but we actually didn't hear it at all. It's quite a pretty spot actually. This is a typical wadi or valley. The road that goes up quite a bit. It wasn't too bad a road. The internet here is very intermittent, and as John is still working, he has to have internet tomorrow so that he can conduct meetings, etc. So we will move today. We also want to try and get higher up so we can try out our diesel heater and see if that works. This is just going for a little meander up the road. It's really quiet. Just looking at this tree with its roots that's going down the rock, all ingrown into it. This is then just using all the boulders in the area to build a very nice wall around your property. That's where we slept last night. mountain again. Up the mountain we have dual carriageway, so if you have a slow truck in front of you, you can at least get past. Wow, and we made it to the top. That was quite a drive. But dear Jannah did well. She got us up.
Chilly up here.
It's quite cool. Off this ridge. It is rather cool up here. You can see everyone's wearing jackets. Haven't got that far yet. These monkeys have come to say hello to us. They seem to be quite harmless, as long as we don't antagonize them. Sure.
Look at the cloud.
Yeah, and the clouds. Cloud is busy coming. This is cloud, also called Cloud Park. So.
See if the vent is open.
Well, it seemed that we got here just in time, because we're now viewing the mist and missing the view. That came in literally 10 minutes, this cloud. So we were very lucky. We've just come down a little bit from the top where we had the beautiful view and have found a nice spot that we're going to stay at for the night or a day or so. It's next to the road, but that's all right. It's very quiet up here, very peaceful. Our view has gone, but we can use this time now to work on the van a little bit. It's nice and cool, so hopefully we can try out our diesel heater, and we should have enough internet because we're close to the tower for John's work tomorrow. and I think this afternoon we might be able to just snuggle up and be nice and snug in this cold weather that we're actually not used to. So looking forward. This is us enjoying our afternoon high up in the mountain. So I'm busy working on the videos. That's my workstation there. This is John's workstation here. And we've closed the door because there were monkeys running around. But it's also quite a cold breeze. So this is my view while I'm working. And it's another good morning. So we had a little bit of excitement at the end of yesterday. We were parked there close to where the tower is. And we were hoping to stay there the night and maybe the next day. But it is actually a park. So the police came to us at 6 o'clock in the evening and said that we had to leave by 7 o'clock. So we weren't quite sure where to go. So we just beetled down the road and eventually came to this very nice spot, which is really on the edge of the cliff, which I was a little bit nervous about at first, thinking about the car handbrake not holding or something like that. But it's a really beautiful place. So we woke up to this beautiful view. In case you're wondering about the white on the mountains, we initially thought it was snow, but those are houses. Anyway, we have decided not to stay. John's actually battling with altitude. We're on 2,800 at the moment. He's not feeling that great. And we've also decided that we're actually going to start heading home over the next couple of days. So that's goodbye to the mountains, and soon we'll be back in the desert. And we'll see what today brings. The interesting part about this road, we're still close to the Cloud Park, is that this is a bicycle and a hiking pathway. Although we have used it for cars and we have seen other cars go this way, but there you can see bicycle and hiking. I'm not quite sure how far it is. I think it's about 2 kilometers or so from what I could see from the numbers. But I wouldn't like to cycle this. Walking maybe, but cycling no. With all these hills, no thank you very much.
Hanneke has just been getting groceries.
So I've got banana, I've got milk, I've got caramel bugles.
Ah, okay.
I'll give that a try.
Keep us going for the trip.
Yeah. Looking for a place to sleep tonight, so we've driven into the farms, just following this road and see where it takes us and see if we can find a suitable place to stop. Well, that didn't work. We did find 2 spots, but there's no internet out here. John really needs internet for his work. So we're going to go a little bit closer to, there's a little village a little bit further ahead, further along. We're going to go try there and see if we can find a little road out of it.